I am Weston Nelson here with you live with my business associate and partner, Trading Nichols. It is just after 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we wanted to hop on tonight to talk about Polygon, which is the ticker Matic, also used to go by the name Matic, implications in DeFi, and just some updates because we noticed there have been a lot of questions about it, a lot of activity lately. So on that note, also, quick disclaimer out of the way, nothing we provide on this channel, we run a membership community called the Crypto Cave. None of this is financial advice. Always do your own research. We're here to just educate and provide helpful information to help you make your own decisions. So with that out of the way, I'll turn it over to you, Mr. David, Trading Nichols.
So it looks like we're going to talk about the technicals first because that's what I have prepared. So
let's, why don't we
show
that makes sense.
Get that quick and easy stuff out of the way. I hit share screen. Can you see it?
Yep.
There you go. All right. So we are right now hitting up against resistance. We just about at $1.40 is resistance. So that's the next level we have to break. It's not as strong of a level as trying to break up at $1.68 or even harder, $1.82. If you look at price by volume over here, that shows how difficult the resistance level is. That's for an upside. On the downside, there's not. Let me hide this real quick so we can see those levels as well.
And to kind of summarize what you just said, what I heard is if we break through, we should have relative ease going higher.
In this particular circumstance in this chart, thanks to price by volume, each of those price levels get a little bit harder because there's more and more volume at that level where there's people that are waiting to sell. So if we can break through this one, great, but each next consecutive higher one is harder than what we've already done. And coming down on the downside, we really haven't done much consolidation on these upper layers. It's just shoot up and down. It's a lot of heavy movement on the daily chart. So we really only have support around 68 cents. So if we spend some time going sideways, that could be healthy.
I was just looking at the date when that happened. That was mid-July. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. The May, June, like everyone else, everyone was a genius in as we went up through here, right? No one was a bad trader. But that's just a bit of a technicals. And let's get into fundamentals. Why Matic?
Yeah. So DeFi is something that I personally am very passionate about. It's a big part of what we talk about in the Crypto Cave because decentralization and the tech that is enabled by DeFi is where all the capital is flowing to right now. So when you see these centralized exchanges kind of, I don't know a better word for it, kind of shaking in their boots a little bit about what might happen, well, that's because there's these decentralized exchanges where people can trade for lower cost, easier onboarding, without any hassles of getting their accounts shut down or anything. It's basically about the whole permissionless decentralized future that we're building. So Polygon, again, they used to go by the name Matic, but they kept the same ticker, Matic, M-A-T-I-C. They start. Let me share my screen now. They're aiming to be the Ethereum of the internet of Ethereum blockchains, basically. And so what they are is actually a side chain of Ethereum, not a roll up, not a different layer one chain, but a side chain. So we don't need to get technical on any of that. It just means some different things on the inner workings of how blockchains work. There's Phantom, for instance, is another layer one that's EVM, Ethereum virtual machine compatible. It's a little bit different, but again, we won't go down there. But the what's exciting about Polygon is that it is enabling extremely fast transactions for very low cost. And so large trader, small trader, especially small trader, you are now no longer sidelined like you were with Ethereum. And I just want to see.
Afford to use it. I remember when you started using it, you're like, David, by the way, I'm trading nickels, but I'm David. You kept being like, David, it's so cheap. I can get stuff done because you blew a lot of money on the Ethereum blockchain.
Yes, I did. That is quick side note. We all learn as we go. I thought I kept making winning trades and started to notice that my account balance though wouldn't change that much until I dug into seeing that my transaction costed $1,000 or $500 or something on Ethereum. And so I learned that the importance of paying attention to your cost, your slippage, and all those things, wherever you are, how good of a trader you are, it always matters. On Polygon, it costs like 3 pennies, 4 pennies to make a trade. I mean, it's pretty ridiculous. It's fast, it's reliable, it's great technology. So I was just going to show real quick. So we're in our server here, the Crypto Cave. This is where we live. This is our product where you get access to all the bots that we have that we're continually filtering and upgrading, as well as the channels. This is where the magic happens. People communicate. But like, what is the price of Matic right now? You said we just hit some resistance. $1.37. Is that what you had?
Yeah, it's within a tenth of a cent. I mean, it's going to have a slight difference depending on what exchange it pulls from. But Coinbase against the USD, it's $1.37 now. Yeah.
Chart 1 hour. Chart Matic.
And slowly on the rise. Half a penny higher than when you last checked.
Okay. Let's see. I think that's the 24-hour. It's pulling up. I'm just showing a little demonstration here of our nice little bot. Wow, it's had a nice run up today. So, anyways, what I wanted to show really was kind of just the overall use case. So I've got my. Can you still see my screen? I went to a web browser now, and I've got my demo wallet up here. So we're gonna keep this.
Wait, you have 77 cents, and you're gonna trade? How can you demo with 77 cents, Weston?
Isn't that incredible?
But you can.
Because I can. And in Ethereum, like literally, this would be stuck. There's nothing you can do with this. So yeah. Polygon is fantastic. The primary exchanges are QuickSwap, and then SushiSwap is where the most volume is. I think there's a Polygon Daily actually Twitter handle. Yeah, that actually keeps some really good stats. Yeah, if you want to keep up on it. Yep, they're talking about. Oh, Hop, interesting. I've got this ready to show in a second.
I've seen you advise people to use Hop in the right circumstances the other day. Yes.
So again, Polygon. Why is this helpful? Well, lowers your costs, increases your transactions, it enables you to trade. And I was actually I was very bullish on Polygon, and then when I came across Phantom, as well as Solana, I think and maybe Luna, are the other two potential challengers. I kind of switched to Phantom. I still believe in Phantom, but Polygon has been impressively resilient, and it's because of the team. And I don't know if I mentioned this, Ethereum's Internet of Blockchains. They've got a cool, clear vision of what they want to do, and they are executing like fast, which is always a good thing in crypto. So this gentleman right here, he is Sandeep Naidwai. He is there's something special about him. I don't know him, but the work I've seen him put out is exceptional. And so, you know, I'm kind of the mindset that we talk about, invest in people, you know, or believe in people, back in people. You know, and I just look him up on Twitter. I mean, let's go to Twitter. He's doing some incredible things. I mean, bringing NFTs to the physical world. So Polygon, number of transactions, 1 million in the last 6 hours. Okay.
Okay, now I have to ask this, and I'm so sorry, and I know it's a dumb question, but we're talking about Polygon, okay? So does that have anything to do with the Poly hack today? Just to get that out of the way.
Oh, no, that's a good question. No. So poly just means like multiple. I think, where does that word root come from? I think it means multiple. Like if you're a polymath, it means you're skilled in multiple things. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Or a monopod would have one leg, but we're bipods because we have 2 legs. And then poly would be
yeah. Exactly.
It comes from the Latin.
Poly network. This is totally different. This is what was hacked. Unfortunately, I have used, and you know, actually, so I have used their bridge. I don't think I would now.
Not until they've really gone through everything to make sure that they've plugged up the holes, right?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. They just lost $600 million.
They got 265 million back so far, partly because they kind of have the attacker's fingerprint and IP address and more. So, you know, that would make me kind of nervous as a thief.
Yeah, and if you're curious, I actually I get really annoyed about all the hacks and the just thieves, I guess, bother me. I went on a little tweet storm myself at Weston Nelson about this last night, and you know, the people who stole all this money from the innocent people, like we can find you. You know, so
yeah, and that's the difficult thing. That's why a lot of hacks, a lot of times, a lot of money gets returned because just because you made them not have it doesn't mean you have it. Because they stopped it in mid-transaction, and if they let it go, where does it go? It doesn't go to them, I would think. I wouldn't know for sure, but it's very difficult to steal on blockchain technology.
Especially if you have the right people coming after you to retrieve the stolen funds.
You think there's going to be motivation with that much money? Oh my gosh. I apologize. I didn't want to knock us off too far off course. I just could imagine someone pulling up our video with what happened today and thinking we're talking great about something that just got hacked because of a name similarity. And I want to be clear, they're different. They may do similar things because they can cross pollinate, you know, they can move into different chains, but they are not the same thing.
Yes. Yeah, no, I'm very glad you brought that up because that could be confusing. So yeah, again, Polygon, just back to, you know, Sandeep, doing incredible work. Polygon, the company, which is Matic, doing incredible work. You can, so I've actually deployed smart contracts myself to Polygon. Costed like 4 cents. It's just, again, I have nothing but positive things to say about Polygon, even though I'm a bigger fan of Phantom personally. But then I just wanted to show you a quick demonstration also. So polygonscan.com is the equivalent. Oh, let me get back here, show my screen. This is if you've come to know and use Etherscan for Ethereum. This is its equivalent. And then for Phantom, it's ftmscan.com. That's the equivalent for, and then for Binance Chain, it's bscscan.com. But let's say we wanted, I mean, it's the same thing. So let's look up USDC. And you wanted to trade it. Obviously, you want to make sure that this is all legitimate because you can make a scam coin on any network. But when all this stuff is filled out,
So what's a safe place to get links if you're not sure? How do you know if you're dealing with the right contract address?
So let me first say that there's always risk no matter what. And I know that we want to avoid that naturally, but there is always, especially in cybersecurity. That being said, there are lots of steps you can do to minimize dramatically the risk that you get hacked or phished or lose a lot of money. One of the best ones is to go to an official site like this, polygonscan.com. You type in the token, or if you have an address, you paste it in, and then you look through it and you see, okay, yep, 203,000 addresses. Their website is linked, which, Center, that's who's behind this. They've got their socials. Okay, feels legitimate.
Okay, this
right?
looks good. Yeah, that would be very hard to fake all that. Yes. Okay.
Yep. The other way is CoinGecko.com, which is also a very dark screen. I usually
can't hit the Weston with the light.
well, it's easier on the eyes. What, USDX? No, I want USDC. Okay, there it is. And here, MetaMask. Most people are using MetaMask. It's very easy. It's not perfect, but this little ellipsis button here, this little 3 dots, you click this, and it'll show the different contract addresses on different chains. So if we wanted polygons, we would copy this, and then
make sure your MetaMask is in the same mode when you use it.
Yep. So I'm already in there. So I'm on Matic network. But okay. let's say, and you get airdropped like random things too. So like some of these, I don't even know what they are. So USDC, I want to add it. I need to add a custom token. I've got 0 USDC. Now it's in there. But hopefully you noticed that contract address. It's the exact same as this one. So that's the way to verify to the best of your ability. Then the other thing is, so let's move on. The other thing is, I just want to show a quick demonstration then of like, why is there all this hype? Well, again, I have my dummy account here. So what I'm going to do is I left this this Adamant. This is a yield aggregator. We won't go into that. Another video we will maybe. But I am currently owed this much ADDI, which is a token, and that much WMatic for staking. I'm going to speed up the gas so this goes a little bit faster. It's still super cheap. That's how much it cost me. Confirm. So I'm just claiming some rewards for staking. And now I'm going to go back to the primary exchange, which is QuickSwap. You'll know, there it is. Done and done. And now I want to swap my ADDI to Matic. Let's get that swap in there. Again, let's speed it up because our costs are so minimal. This is a little secret, how to use DeFi. You double your gas limit. You pay more, you get things through faster. And give it a second, and we should see it swap completed successfully. The ADDI will go to 0, and then my Matic balance will increase. Just like that. So
so you even increased it, and it cost 3 cents. If you were more patient, if you weren't in a rush, like if something's about to shoot up, you probably want to increase the gas to get it in faster. If it's a critical trade, if it's just like a DCA, maybe you're not quite as worried about it. You can run it slower and cost less to get in there.
Yeah, but it's still so cheap. But yes, no, you're right. You're right. Just as a normal. But like when it's a time sensitive thing, like I load that thing up.
I guess I'm an efficiency to the ridiculousness when it only costs 3 cents. I just always thinking if you watch after the pennies, the dollars will take care of themselves.
Yes, very well said. And that's, and I mean, I couldn't agree more. It's just on Matic, it becomes so less
Painless.
significant.
The friction is low. Yeah.
Yes. So now let's say the last thing I wanted to give a demonstration of. So the primary way that people actually move money to Polygon has been wallet.matic.network, move funds from Ethereum to Polygon. There have been other solutions that come up, like Xpollinate, I think is great. The Spooky Swap, it's spookyswap.finance. They have a built-in bridge to take from Ethereum to Phantom, which is incredible. But if you were going from just Ethereum to Polygon, Hop, let's connect this wallet here.
That's where Hop comes in. See, I'm not the expert. I just can tell you are. That's why I'm here to ask questions.
So, well, and you brought up some good questions. So, so let's unwrap. So that reward I just claimed, instead of unwrapping it, let's get some USDC. For 38 cents. Let's speed it up a little bit again. And then I don't think I'm gonna. I think you can. So yeah, XDAI. I don't know why they've got XDAI. Nobody's using XDAI. I really don't understand. It's like if you're going to be multi-chain, have Ethereum, BSC, because
I make people laugh real quick. I'm sorry if it's slightly off subject, but I saw the chart of a DAI once, which was like a stable coin, and it was violently going up and down, and I didn't pay attention that it was like 1% of 1% of a move, and I bought some, and I was like waiting for it to move, and I was like, it's not moving, but I saw the graph go up. I bought a stable coin that was new to me, thinking I was excited about the formation of the graph, but it was like a tiny percentage of a percent on this dollar stable coin.
All right, so see, everybody, you know, we all start somewhere. Hopefully that wasn't recent.
That was a long time ago. It was like my second exchange, my first.
I'm kidding. I know that was obviously a long time ago. Oh, let me show my screen again. So to transfer now, so by the way, that swap that already went through, got my 38 cents in USDC. Ethereum, they still get you with the L1 transaction fee. So that's why I was like, I don't think it's going to make sense.
Evening time in the US is usually not a good time to do this. Early afternoon is probably the latest you want to go if you want to keep your fees down, or you can stay up late. That's your American option. Europe, it's a lot easier to get in at times where it's less expensive. Apparently, the US time frame, a lot of these fees are getting pushed through.
Yes. What was okay? That was some prior transactions. I wanted to see move funds from Ethereum to Polygon. Well, it's probably going to be the same price, honestly. Right now, it'll be a little different, but like
so the cost to escape is what you would expect. But once you escape, you have all these options. You have all these cool projects. It's both a side chain and its own blockchain. While it is connected to Polygon,
not its own blockchain. Right? Not its own blockchain.
No, it's not. Okay.
It is a side chain to Ethereum. It is forever connected to Ethereum. However,
I might have overread some marketing that it's beyond a side chain. I think I got tricked by marketing. I'm sorry, Weston.
No. Well, it's fine. It's confusing because people say side chain, optimistic roll up, ZK, Starkware roll up, other layer 1 chains that are not EVM compatible. Like, whoa, mind blowing. I shut down. So keep it simple. But yeah, it's connected to Ethereum. But the way they've done it is by basically maintaining most of the security. So you sacrifice a little bit of security as Ethereum as your settlement layer, whereas a ZK rollup you have more, but still
you are you're trusting someone a little bit more versus it being truly trustless in a node versus truly a proof of work situation.
Yeah, well, which is transitioning to, I mean, Ethereum will ultimately, or Phantom will ultimately win in the end, is my own personal opinion.
Because the
And that
little
may
guy
change.
can get in on it, and the big guy likes it better too. It costs less.
Yeah, well, here's the thing though. There are use cases for big players on Ethereum, such as Uniswap, where they want to be in concentrated liquidity positions. If you're throwing in $100 million to liquidity provisioning and you only want to be in a certain range, you might be Uniswap. That's why I've always kind of been like, well, Uniswap I don't think is for the DeFi trader. That's where Polygon, Phantom. I used to think Avalanche. No, Hecko.
The
No.
adoption's too weak there. Yeah, you're sharing me numbers while we were researching before we came up with this video idea for sure. That just the adoption isn't there on Avalanche, unfortunately. Great team, great people. Just did I lose you because you froze or I froze?
Yeah.
I lost you.
Did I lose?
That? Hey, that's the first time they've reconnected me when they dropped me. Right on. First time
Okay.
for that's the first time they've reconnected me when they dropped me. Right on.
I think. I'm hearing an echo. I think. Okay.
YouTube volume there, buddy. Sorry.
There we go. I think we're all good back. So we've been on here for a little bit now, so I think we can wrap it up. We just wanted to talk about this, help people make sure they understand. Obviously, the other thing you would need to have configured is your wallet, right? So
we can link to that because you already did a video on that, right?
Maybe. Yeah. And I'd be happy to
before they're more condensed and specific.
Yeah. And I'll put one in the community too, so we have that. And yeah, we probably should have one up here on YouTube. But MetaMask is kind of the king of the wallets. It's not perfect, but it is really useful. So you're gonna want to have that. The way blockchains work is you have an externally owned account, which is a wallet, and then you've got the DApp or the decentralized application, and then the blockchain. And those are the three components that are interacting. And your MetaMask is your wallet. You've just got to connect to the URL that Matic provides to be on that side chain, and then you're in business. Then you go to QuickSwap and you connect, and you're trading for pennies, which is fantastic. I just wanted to see if this is still working.
When Moon.
And
soon.
Yeah, we got our bot to.
If you want a forever positive response, be sure to join the most amazing crypto community and type "when moon" and you'll get the answer.
Yes. We've got real-time alerts to kind of close out. So that's the rundown on Polygon Matic. What's going on? They've got big updates coming. Again, keep an eye on Phantom. We'll have more content coming on that soon. I'm kind of a.
You might be a Phantom maxi, at least short term. Yeah. We'll see how it continues to roll. Yeah.
There you go. Until something changes. If something changes, then I'll change my view. But I just wanted to follow up or kind of close on that. Did you have anything else that you wanted to add? I think we got through everything on Polygon, DeFi.
Yeah, to be fair, I came up with the title. Weston didn't call him the expert. I just really feel that he is. He's really done some amazing things and helping others with DeFi in multiple communities. So that was me saying that. That's not him being a braggart. And I know we've added value, so be sure to give us a like, subscribe, check us out for next time. And if you forget all that and join our community, link in the description below, join the Discord, get the alerts, get the knowledge, get access to myself, Weston Nelson, and Hawk Spirit Weaver. and the wonderful community that we're growing together.
Yes, I love it. Wow, that was eloquent, but very well said. Yeah, the only thing I'd add is I'm going to show this community again. So what you just described. So we've called it the crypto cave, which we love. I won't go into the reasons now because we're wrapping up. But basically, you've got 4 categories: resources and tools. So you can also be an affiliate, so you can earn money very easily by referring people to also who resonate with our vision and everything. But you've got cave alerts. So these are all the automated alerts that you're getting sent to you however you want. You can customize them. We're constantly finding new ones, better ones. I'm building bots that I'm going to put in as tutorials as to kind of show people how to do that. We've got our main channels here, which is where like scams, we all want to look out for each other. Cardano had like 3 today that we saw on YouTube that were posting winning trades. You share stuff. I think I shared about Scream. I had a nice trade on. Just different channels, and then the start here, the welcome. Go ahead. Sorry, did I cut you off?
No. I was just showing the emoji of Scream quietly.
Oh, where is it?
No, it just came out of my heart. Scream.
Oh,
sorry.
Yeah, we do have we did do some custom. We like to have fun in here too. I think it's important, right? If we're building a culture of crypto trading, right, where you want to be profitable, but it needs to be fun, it needs to be a good, healthy culture, well moderated, and that's what our members expect. And I saw that we had 29 or 32 people already.
32 today. When I put up the link on Twitter, I was like, oh my gosh, that's a few more just since I last.
Yeah. So to be honest, kind of unexpecting of that myself, but overwhelmed with joy about it because I'm so into this, and this is so awesome. And I think we can share so much helpful information to help people be better. So yeah, just very excited personally. And I just echo everything David said about joining us. Give us the link to join in the Discord is in the description. Get a free trial. Join us for a couple weeks. And if it's not for you, cancel. You can do it all automatically. So that's all I had. And I think without any further ado, hopefully you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification, and we will see you soon.
Trade safe.
All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.